Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. The bold and the beautiful spoilers, Liam survives the tumor, but a shocking twist changes everything. The bold and the beautiful spoilers and updates tease Liam Spencer Scott Clifton may indeed beat the tumor, but afterwards, his life could take a wild turn. What if the tumor causes changes in his personality, his ways of doing things, and possibly his memories at this moment? Finn Tanner Novlan, Bridget Forrester Ashley Jones, Grace Buckingham Cassandra Creech, and the entire team of neurologists have delivered a grim prognosis to Liam. A significant mass has formed on his brain, and they claim it is inoperable. They firmly state that there are no options for removal or intervention. It feels utterly surreal that Finn, Grace, and the rest of the medical team are not pursuing any treatments to reduce the tumor or halt its progression. It's totally different than when Eric Forrester John McCook had a deadly heart condition and a miracle procedure was found that saved his life. It seems as if they won't eliminate Liam just yet, as they haven't explored all options. However, this doesn't guarantee that Liam will emerge from this ordeal unchanged. There may be a treatment available that could potentially save his life, reduce the tumor, or even allow for surgery, everything we hope for. Yet, if you've ever encountered someone with a traumatic brain injury or a brain tumor, you know that brain surgery can lead to significant behavioral shifts. Once you start intervening in the brain, especially when dealing with the pressure of a tumor, unexpected consequences can arise. It seems very unlikely that Liam will die since he is a cherished character and Scott Clifton is a skilled actor with 3 Daytime Emmy Awards. However, this health issue might be a chance to significantly alter his character, possibly taking him in a new direction. If Brad Bell intends to do this, Liam's family and friends like Hope Logan Annika Noel, Steffy Forrester Jacqueline McInnes Wood, and Bill Spencer Don Diamont might be surprised. Liam could emerge as a completely different person. Such changes can happen with brain cancer, injuries, or tumors, leading to total personality shifts. I know of someone who experienced this. His wife thought he had become a bad person, being mean to her and the kids, and pursuing other women. We might see a scene with Liam where Hope is shocked because she wants to get back together with him, and it seems possible. This could be surprising. Hope might decide to give Liam another chance, but then she could be disappointed if he changes into someone she doesn't recognize. There could be a twist where Liam survives a serious situation but becomes darker for a time. This would be a big change from how Bill Spencer, Steffy, Hope, and others know him, as Liam has always been a kind and gentle person. Liam is generally mild and calm, even when he makes mistakes or is unfaithful, like with Steffy and Hope, he isn't angry or aggressive. In short, Liam is nothing like Dollar Bill. Even during his fight with Bill, he wasn't really angry or aggressive, he was mostly just defensive. Liam seems like a genuinely nice person. However, after the brain tumor situation, it would be surprising if Liam started acting like Dollar Bill and behaved completely differently than we know him. He might have surgery to remove the tumor and return to his normal life, but there's a risk that he could come back as a changed person. Brain injuries can alter someone's personality. Liam might become cold, aggressive, or distant, completely different from the person we love. There's a chance that Liam might revert to his indecisive ways, diving into a reckless pursuit of Steffy while sneaking around Hope and Finn. This would horrify Steffy, Finn, and Hope alike. If Liam were to act on this, it would shatter Hope, leading her to believe that he has regressed and abandoned his commitment, as she currently holds on to the belief that he can truly be devoted to her alone. Hope would be utterly devastated if she reunited with him only to discover that Liam is no longer the man she once adored. She envisions Liam as her future, and if he were to take a turn for the worse or even become a villain, it would certainly add an intriguing twist to the story. This tumor plot could conclude with Liam surviving but turning into a darker version of himself. It would be surprising and fresh. Watching Liam become more villainous could be fun and interesting. Scott Clifton might enjoy the chance to explore such wild material creatively. Many actors who usually play good characters love the opportunity to portray villains, as it allows them to express themselves more freely and expand their dramatic range. This could be exciting and unique. It's not often that Brad Bell surprises us, but he does sometimes, and that would be great. Liam may not die, but it may lead to hope and his reconciling. The halls of Forrester Creations have never echoed quite like this. Whispers, gasps, and quiet sobs ricochet off the walls as Liam Spencer's medical crisis takes center stage, a storyline so intense, so layered, it could only belong to the bold and the beautiful. When fans last saw Liam, he was grappling with the devastating news of a potentially inoperable brain tumor, a diagnosis that sent shockwaves through the Spencer family, the Forresters, and even a few unlikely allies. Steffy, torn between her past and present, found herself by his side far more than Finn appreciated. Hope, ever the anchor in Liam's stormy life, stood vigil, her feelings more conflicted than she dared to admit. But now, the diagnosis takes a dramatic turn. Liam survives, yes, against all odds. A last-minute surgery performed by a world-renowned neurosurgeon flown in by none other than Bill Spencer himself miraculously removes the tumor. It's a triumphant moment. Liam opens his eyes, the room fills with cautious joy, and even Ridge, once a reluctant ally, shows genuine relief. But if you think this is where the story ends, think again. The twist no one saw coming: Liam has no memory of the last 4 years. Gone is any recollection of Beth's birth, of Steffy and Finn's wedding, of Thomas's transformation, of Hope's steadfast support, of betrayals, reconciliations, affairs, and even losses. To Liam, it's still 2021. This development sends every character into emotional chaos. Hope, who believed the tumor might somehow reset their broken relationship, now faces a man who thinks they're still happily married, completely unaware of their recent separation. She's torn between correcting him and allowing herself a second chance at the love she once fought so hard for. Steffy, meanwhile, is shaken. Liam's memory lapse includes her marriage to Finn, their daughter Hayes, and the complicated peace they finally achieved. But worse still, Liam remembers loving her intensely, as if their past heartbreaks never happened. And in a cruel twist of fate, Steffy finds herself once again caught between two lives. Finn, noble and stoic, initially promises to support Liam's recovery, but watching his wife's eyes light up when Liam calls her his future becomes more than he can bear. A fissure begins to form in the Sin Foundation, one widened further when Liam begins to pursue Steffy, believing they were always meant to be together. Bill Spencer, ever the opportunist, sees Liam's condition as a chance to pull his son closer. He offers Liam a prominent role at Spencer Publications, painting a future Liam no longer fears, one where his mistakes never happened. But Bill's motives aren't purely paternal. Rumors swirl that Bill may have known about the tumor for weeks before telling Liam. Did he withhold it, hoping to use the aftermath to steer his son away from the Forresters for good? Meanwhile, Thomas Forrester faces the strangest dilemma of all. The new, redeemed version of Thomas has fought tooth and nail to earn back respect and trust. But Liam, stuck in the past, only knows him as a manipulator and threat. Will Thomas regress under the weight of Liam's judgment, or rise above it to prove he is truly changed? And just as fans are adjusting to this amnesia-fueled shake-up, another twist rocks Los Angeles. During a late-night visit to Liam's hospital room, Hope discovers a journal hidden in the drawer of Liam's nightstand. Inside are entries. Recent ones. Entries from the last 6 months. I know something's wrong. The headaches. The gaps in time. I don't tell anyone, not yet. Not until I find proof. Someone doesn't want me to remember. The pages are filled with fragmented notes. Names circled, sketches of Forrester Creations security layouts. A cryptic phrase underlined again and again, the fire wasn't an accident. Fans will remember the warehouse fire from last year, the one that destroyed confidential Forrester records and nearly claimed Thomas's life. At the time, it was ruled a freak electrical fire. But what if it wasn't? Hope begins to suspect that Liam's tumor may have been caused or triggered by something more sinister. Poison, trauma, and who was Liam investigating before his diagnosis? The mystery deepens when Liam disappears from the hospital, only days after waking. Surveillance footage shows him calmly leaving in the middle of the night, escorted by a woman in a long, red coat, a woman who looks eerily like Sheila Carter. Has Liam been kidnapped? Is he following his own trail? And what connection does Sheila, presumed dead again, have to the journal's warnings back at Forrester? The fallout is immediate. Hope launches her own investigation, teaming up with the one person she knows Liam always trusted, Wyatt. Together, they begin to unravel a web of secrets going back years, a conspiracy that might tie together the warehouse fire, Sheila's disappearance, and the true cause of Liam's tumor. As May sweeps give way to summer, fans can expect romance, betrayal, and buried truths clawing their way to the surface. Liam's journey from survivor to investigator takes a darker turn, and the line between memory and manipulation blurs. One thing is clear, Liam may have survived the tumor, but nothing will ever be the same again. Stay tuned to The Bold and the Beautiful for answers, romance rekindled, enemies reawakened, and a legacy shaken to its core.